Well, I think we gained a large water customer, and we lost or lost I think potentially some businesses across the state line, although we don't know that yet. I think probably the biggest thing we lost was just respect and confidence of Moscow voters. And that's probably the part that feels the hardest for me. And, you know, that night when we voted, I felt pretty ill. I told a lot of people just individually that I just didn't feel very good that night. I just went home, walked home. And I still feel badly that I wasn't able to convince others to see it the way that I saw it. And I tried, but I didn't succeed.
Well, we inadvertently gained the Washington minimum wage in Moscow, which from a small business owner has no impact. I mean, we pay all of our employees a lot more than that, but from a lot of business standpoint, that may not be a gain, actually. But if you're a college student or a part-time worker in Moscow, the arrival of the Washington minimum wage 100 feet from stores that used to paying that will be a boon, and that's probably good. We didn't gain any sales tax revenue. We're likely, I think, this is certainly speculation, but we're likely over the next few years to lose sales tax revenue in town as business shifts to Washington State. So that falls into the category of loss. In the 30 or 35 years I've been watching Moscow city government, this is about the only time I can think of where I really had and have a genuine loss of faith in how our government is functioning in this town. And that I would have to count as a really big loss and a worrisome one. It didn't used to be, to my way of thinking, that you had to keep an eye on the city council. And that's changed. That's why I said at the start, I hope something that comes out of this is not this process that was used for Hawkins being viewed at, yeah, we got away with that. It's a green light for a whole lot more of those kind of dealings. If that's the case, then they've just driven the stake right into the heart of this whole town. If instead, this is viewed as, crap, we really screwed up this time and we're not going to do that again, this will be the last secret agreement we've reached with developers or with anybody, we're never doing this again, then maybe that will come up on the positive side of all this. I sure hope so.
Well, as I've said before, I don't think that there's really any good scenario here realistically. I mean, idealistically, you could conjure up some nice positive scenario, but I think in reality, it's a free country. It's a free market, it's private enterprise, and the only two realistic scenarios were that either the big boxes are going to locate on Bishop Boulevard, or they're going to locate in the Hawkins development. And from a business standpoint, I have to think that Moscow is better off having them as close to Moscow as we can get them than on Bishop Boulevard. And so I have some sympathy for the council. I think they were in a real tough position, and I've already said that I think the process was too speedy, and the opportunity for public comment was woefully inadequate.
All right, folks, thank you for coming.